So how did you withstand from spending that money that you had to hold for your investors?
John, to this day, the bad side of it. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. How are you doing?
I'm very well, thanks. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. So what would you advise a 20-year-old that's trying to get into the property industry?
Work hard. Start from the bottom. You don't have to start at £1 million.
Okay.
Start from the bottom.
So let's say someone had £20,000 to start with. How what's 1-2 tips that you can throw out to get them started in the right direction?
Well, 20,000 in London really gets you nothing, right?
Especially with inflation, of course.
Yeah,
Of course.
out with London,
I mean, could you get a mortgage? There are people that are talking about property trading now. Is that
Well, it's just something I do as well, property trading.
property trading?
We're picking things up, discount, new builds, passing them on. But I pass the discount on to investors. I don't keep the money, so most people keep the money, which is wrong. Getting 1 or 2 and giving someone 10% of £1 million is a lot. Everyone wants money back, but giving a tip to someone starting off, start small. £20,000 even won't get you anywhere. But work hard, learn your trade, bring friends on board, which I did.
So to chip in, so let's say 5 of your friends and they each had 20,000, that will probably get you somewhere to get a shared accommodation.
And that's what happened with me. My friends all chipped in.
Okay.
My dad's business friends. My dad had a lot of business associates that gave me money. And the great thing was giving your investors a return for their money.
Okay.
It wasn't the case, we never made money today. You always make sure there's enough money for your investors to pay them their initial investment and capital.
So how did you withstand from spending that money that you had to hold for your investors?
To this day, the bad side of me is I'm very good with money.
Okay.
I'm a typical Scotsman, very, very prudent with their money.
Okay.
And growing up in poverty, watching my father, spending money was the hardest thing for me. So controlling other people's money and handing it back was a burden on me. It wasn't a blessing. Like the minute I gave you that money back with your profit, it was a relief for me. It's their wealth, that's the way I looked at it. Their pennies were my pennies, and I wouldn't do anything foolish. And if I couldn't do the deal, I'd hand the money back intact. Say, listen, it fell through. But giving someone like 7, 10, 15% on their money, it was beautiful to see their faces at the time.
10-20% return.
Yeah, after a year, and that's when they were bankrolling. I wasn't bankrolling myself. I'd skin in the game, so they wanted to know what my investment was.
Okay.
Because it was easy enough. If it went wrong, if I had no investment, I could walk away. So once they knew I had investment and skin in the game, they gave me money.
I think in most scenarios, even when you go to a bank, they always expect you to have skin in the game because they know that you're going to follow through.
The skin in the game. I can't run away. I can't.
Yeah.
I've got to guard. It's my money there as well. But we don't have many investors. Like we don't do projects like that anymore. We're doing something totally different. But going back then, it was my father's friends. So I think I wouldn't let my father down. So I'd make sure I turned their money came out first, no matter what. Mine came out last.
So would you say that was your motivation, your drive?
Well, the capital was my dad's friends.
Okay.
Looking after my family was a motivation because I got married at a young age, 21 years old.
21, wow.
Yeah, and looking after my family, again, to take over my dad's responsibilities, that was another thing that burdened me. But my dad's responsibilities became my responsibilities to marry my sisters and how Asian families work. So all these obligations fell on a young 25, 30-year-old boy. But it's a challenge, God tests us all.
I can imagine.
It's always a challenge, and you're not here for sympathy. You're here to make sure your dad's laughing tomorrow. And we've got to get on with our life. We can't sit there, we've got this sob story. The sob story was one thing I never had in my head. It was almost a case of tomorrow, what we're doing tomorrow.
I feel that is probably what differentiates someone from being successful and not having a strong reason why. Would you agree on that?
I would, because some people sort of get, everyone has misfortunes in life. They do, along the line something's happened.
It's how you take it, right?
It's how you take it, and I think my dad, being a businessman, he wouldn't want, I think that'd break my dad's heart to see me crying and moping about. and it wasn't a thing. I said, no, I'm not like I'm not my dad's son. I was heartbroken. I took a lot of punches. My dad was in his eyesight, but I thought, no, my dad would want me to press on and just do what I'm doing. And when I was happy, my dad was happy. So I made a point of like never moping, getting on with what we had to do as a family, and make sure that my dad never feels a burden to me. Never. Being a businessman, if I had to wash my dad, feed my dad, he looked after me as a 6-month-old baby, so I looked after him in the last 6 years of his life. Wow. That's the only way I looked at it.
Really hard.
It was easy. My dad made it easy for me. He always smiled and laughed, so it was just, it was easy, but the drive to work became hard because
that's an amazing attitude to have.
You had little sisters to get married. The way Asian families look at things, and more so with a family to keep in one house, one household till the day my dad stayed with me. We stayed together till he passed away. So, a lot of things like that drive you.
As an entrepreneur that's running multiple businesses, and I can imagine there's a lot on your plate.
Yeah.
You would recommend being active.
I like now as I've got older, switching off, jumping on a bike, going 100 miles on a bike, 60 miles. That clears my mind every week. Come Monday, like yesterday, Friday and Saturday, I did 205 kilometres on a bike.
I think not a lot of people prioritise health until it gets to a point where it's too late, and then for all the money that they've accumulated, they're paying for themselves to get to the shape that they.
100%. Keeping myself fit, for my staff, my family. I'm fortunate enough. I loved sport. I loved playing football. As a 6-year-old to a 48-year-old man. So sport was always something. Was my get out from my dad's shop as a 6-year-old, 10-year-old, to my takeaway. Football, sport. It became a part of life. Like this weekend, 204, 205 kilometres cycled. It's a part of life, and if I don't do it, I feel a mental weakness. And whether I'm struggling back of the group, I'm not the best cyclist there.
And it helps you competitively when you're in the business environment as well. If you have, if you're taking care of your body, that is in synchronicity with your mind. With mental clarity, you're better at negotiating.
With mental clarity,
you have that edge.
Every ounce of stress is left on that football park or left on that bike. The stresses I've had over the week, 4 hours on the bike, everything's left there. Monday's a new day, a new stress. We'll deal with it Monday. And again, as you get older, you learn about yourself and learn about other people. Sports was almost one thing that made me forget everything. And everyone, and the will to win. Yeah, it was just, my downside is I'm a bad loser. I hate losing at anything.
It's always good to be competitive in the right.
Yeah.